Okay, hello, I'm Morgan Stebbins. This is Hardcore Jung. This is an introduction to a talk that I and a number of other analysts will be giving in Ireland on mortality, specifically what our attitude about mortality can learn from what the unconscious thinks of death. I'm particularly going to be talking about the Tibetan Book of the Dead as one version of a mythological understanding of the unconscious. And Ireland is going to be a very good place to do this because the Emerald Isles are the place of many kinds of other creatures, other states of mind, deep poetry, and very dark Guinness. So it's the right place to do it. I have been concerned about mortality for a very long time. I had dreams when I was only 7 or 8 of being chased through the jungle by a dinosaur, and then of going off a cliff at the end of the chase and dying. Some people that I talked to said, you can't die in your dreams. And I said, that's very odd because this seems to happen to me every night. So that was part of an early drive to get to the bottom of things. Later on, I made a vow that I would understand God and meet an alien and fall in love. That's what I wanted to do in my life. Later, I made another vow when I became a Zen monk to understand the transience of our lives, especially in the face of death. So I've been thinking about this for a long time. Now that I'm eligible for Medicare, should such a thing continue to exist, I have a particular view of death, and that is, to be very clear about it, I'm not a fan. So this is not going to be a talk about how you should buck up and make the best of it, or how death gives us a kind of end point by which to make meaning of our lives. I'm not going to make excuses for it. I don't like the idea. And I don't like it because I'm staring down the barrel of not a very long period of time left, not meaning that there's anything dire happening to me except being a human, and most of us die in our 80s. We appear to be unique among species in knowing for sure that we will die. Animals, of course, get scared when they're being chased by something, but that doesn't mean they can consider death very much, that we know of at least, while they're doing their usual thing, gathering nuts or chasing fish in the ocean. It seems a terrible burden. Mary Louise von Franz, very famous Jungian, and Jung himself both said that one of the perplexing things is that the unconscious seems to believe in the afterlife. I'm not sure where this really gets us because the unconscious believes in lots of things, from QAnon to flying saucers to, of course, gods and demons and spirits of all kinds. But we are going to see where Jung and the mythology of the Tibetan Book of the Dead, by that I mean a spiritual scripture that is true as a view of the map of the mind. So how Jung and the Tibetan Book of the Dead speak in a way that helps us achieve maximum aliveness while we have the chance. So that's our topic. Come and join us. The details are in the thingy.